Hello folks, welcome to tooltek.md. In today's video I'm going to show you how to take a normal camera tripod and make it so that you can mount up your GoPro, Hero Session, to it without having to buy any special GoPro tripod or anything. The only thing that this is going to require is a few different mounts. When I bought the GoPro, this Hero Session, this is what I've been making a majority of my videos with as of right now. I do have a new camera on the way, which I'm excited for. I bought a cheap little mount kit with it. It was like $15 from Walmart. I got this on clearance from Walmart about a year ago now. And like I said, I purchased a mount kit. It's 15 bucks. Came with all kinds of mounts. So you have a handlebar mount and a mount that attaches to the handlebar mount to rotate the GoPro. So I'm going to show you how to set that up. So this is just a standard camera tripod that I've used with an older digital camera that I bought a while ago, a few years back. Some of my first videos, that's what I used. This tripod in my old digital camera. But I didn't want to buy a new tripod because I already have a tripod. So I'm going to show you how to take a few GoPro mounts here and make it work with this tripod. So at this point I'm assuming you guys have, you know, some of these mounts for the GoPro, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Otherwise, what functionality would you get out of it? But the mounts I'm going to use today are a U-bolt. Well, it's almost like a U-bolt. It's a handlebar mount. This little mount here just changes the direction of the GoPro. This way I can tilt it forward and backwards to change the angle. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. First, let me take these apart. So this is how I have these together to make it work. This is the U-bolt handlebar mount that I'm referring to. So this is what we're going to use. Now, most of your tripods will do this. This one will tilt forward and backwards so you can change the angle of the camera. So we're going to pop this whole assembly off. And we're going to have a little recessed area for this to sit into so that it can tilt forward and backwards. And it's essentially just a circle. So we're just going to mount this right around the round portion of the tripod. Tighten it up and then we'll be able to tilt it forward and backwards. And then with this guy just sits in there like so. And it will switch the orientation of the GoPro so that it will move forward and back so we can adjust the angle. So to do this, I'm sure it's similar with most if not all tripods. The diameter of the recessed area might not be exactly the same, but you should still be able to mount up the handlebar mount to it. It's essentially just a U-bolt. So to get this off, you take out this knob. Okay, and this guy here, this handle here that we used to tilt unscrews, and you'll see this loosen up. I'm going to pop this out completely. Okay, and this will just pop right off of here. So this is all we have from our tripod. This is just the original mount for the digital camera. Okay, pop that off. We have this round portion of the tripod with this recessed area. This is where we're going to mount up our handlebar mount to. Like I said, essentially just a U-bolt. Alrighty, so I'm going to take our handlebar U-bolt mount, loosen it up a little bit. It has little rubber pads. It'll really grip here, so it works out really well. So I'm going to slip it over here. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, just sit right over that. The diameter, the inner diameter of this actually matches up pretty near perfect. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and tighten this up. Make sure you do it even. A few turns here, a few turns over there. This way it stays nice and straight for you. Get it nice and level with the tripod. Tighten the thumb screws equally. And you don't have to tighten it too much because you're going to want to be able to move the GoPro, and the rubber will actually prevent it. It'll keep it right where it is. So it works out really well actually. So we have that nice and level. You don't have to tighten it too much. Just get it on there snug, but loose enough so that you can move it like so. Okay. We're going to take our, I'm not sure what this is called, but essentially it mounts up to this and will change the orientation of the GoPro. So instead of the lens facing that way, it's now going to face this way. Okay, and what that will enable us to do is tilt it forward and backwards to change our angle. So it works out really well. You want this to be as straight as possible. Pretty much just like that. And then we'll run our thumb screw in. Now the last step is to mount you guys onto there. Okay, now we're going to mount the GoPro right up here. And just like your standard mount, set your GoPro in there, tighten it like you normally would with your thumb screw. And now you've got your GoPro mounted on a regular tripod, and you can tilt it forward and you can tilt it backwards. So it works out really well. And there's rubber padding on the inside of this handlebar mount that will keep it nice and snug. So you don't have to tighten it too much. You can leave it loose enough so that you can play with the angle and it will stay wherever you leave it. Okay? So I hope that this video helps somebody, saves you some money, allows you to use your old tripod. It has for me. I figured this out last night, just started playing with some mounts, trying to figure out how I could possibly make it adapt to this tripod. And lo and behold, this is what we got. So hope you guys found it helpful. Hope you get some use out of it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.